Katy, it's the number one question for us. Are you still short Treasuries?
Yes.
Why?
Well, this is because for trend following, it's not just about a couple of days. It's really about persistent trends in the market. And I just want to point out, and this is something interesting, trend following signals have been net short for 9 quarters. This is the first time in many decades that this has been the case. And so the reason I'm pausing right now is because we've been saying short, short, short all year. And for the first time, it's starting to feel like we already got that short come through. What's next? What does the market do? Now buyers are coming in because yields are at interesting levels. They're probably thinking, maybe we finally hit that point.
Do you think something changed fundamentally to lead to that in the last few weeks?
I do, and that I think that the data has come out to support the narrative for investors, but I also think a narrative that has made sense to me is that investors have woken up to the idea that 5% yields, at some point there's a buying point where you think, well, there's a chance this could actually go down, and now you start to see this equilibrium occur where you're seeing the disinverted curve, which is something we've been looking for since the beginning of the year.
So, Katy, just to put a bow on this, are you now not short Treasuries and actually starting to see value, particularly if yields get up to that 5% level in the 10-year?
So we're still short in terms of the overall frequency that we see signals, but we are seeing consolidation in those signals. So there's a reduction in that particular conviction. But what I will say is that I'm seeing more and more positive signals on higher frequency. And so I think on the shorter term, you're going to see more and more potential buying for Treasuries. But I do want to remind everyone, inflation is still an issue. Rates could be higher for longer. So there's still really a good chance that we're going to see a lot of this volatility instead of a new trend per se that starts to emerge yet.